Hey guys, I am going to take you through the workout that I did this morning with my friend Teresa. She and I started with 30 minutes of interval cardio before we did this, but I'll explain that on my Facebook post whenever I put this video up. Since I don't have that equipment here, I did this at the gym. So some of these things I'm going to have to modify a little bit because I'm doing them in my home and I don't have all the same equipment, but it should be something that you can do either at the gym or at your house, and I'll show you the modifications. First of all, we're starting with 2 minutes worth of jump rope. I'm not going to jump rope for 2 minutes, but I post a lot about doing high knees skips or high knees jump rope. And I don't think I've ever actually explained what that is, so I'm just kind of going to demonstrate. I think it's self-explanatory, but some people might be a little confused. So when I say skips on a post, I mean high knees skips, and I'll show you what that is. Then we go straight into 10 box jumps. I don't have a box here that is the height that I like to jump on, unless I'm like jumping on my dining room table or something, which I'm not going to do. So I'm going to use a chair to show you. Instead of doing just box jumps, you can do explosive step-ups. I'll show you that as well. Or sometimes if I don't have a box, I'll just double the reps and do tuck jumps instead. So instead of 10 box jumps, I would do 20 tuck jumps. From there, 10 med ball plie jumps. I don't have a med ball here. I'm going to have to use a dumbbell, and I'll just kind of show you how this all goes. Straight into half burpees. Half burpees doesn't involve a jump at the end. It's mostly just shoulder and abs work. So I'll explain what I'm doing as I go. And then straight into mountain climbers from there. I'm sure most of you know what those are. 10 wood chop switches. I used a med ball at the gym. I'm going to use the dumbbell that I'm using at my home. And then straight into mason twists. So that's the whole circuit, and I did that 3 times at the end of our cardio circuit. So I'll just take you through it really quick right now. Like I said, I'm not going to jump rope for 2 minutes on this camera, but I'll show you what the high knee skips look like. A good rule of thumb, if you stand on a jump rope, it should not be higher than your shoulders. If it's higher than your shoulders, you're not going to have the tension that you want while you're jump roping, and you're going to be not able to go as quickly as you should to get your heart rate up. Hopefully I don't have my ceiling in here. I don't really jump rope inside, but when I say high knee skips, I mean like this. So get your knees up in front of you, and by doing this, you're working your heart rate, your shoulders, and your abs by getting your knees up. So you would do 2 minutes worth of that, or if you want to modify, you can, if that gets too hard for 2 minutes, you can just do skips like this. So you can alternate your feet like this, go back into high knees, jump on one foot, what have you. It takes a little while to work up to 2 minutes straight of jump rope, I think, so just kind of do what you can, modify it however you need to. From your skips, we go into box jumps. Like I said, I don't have a box here. That's the height I like to use. You can use a chair though, if that's a comfortable height for you. Or just up, down. Okay? So you're just jumping. If that's too easy, like it probably will be for some of you, you can do an explosive step up, which is where you step, and at the top of it, you jump. And you step, jump. 10 of these. Or, as I said, you can do 20 tuck jumps instead. So, instead of 10 box jumps on the chair, 20 tuck jumps. Or cannonballs. I think some people call them cannonballs. Just get your knees up to your chest. A lot of the stuff I do involves either bringing your legs up or going down into plank position. I don't do a lot of straight core work in terms of like sit-ups or crunches or anything like that, but a lot of the exercises I do within my circuits involve core, so it's not really necessary to kind of like crunch it out for 20 minutes at the end of your workout. From the box jumps, you'll go into the med ball plie jumps. Like I said, I don't have a med ball, so I'm going to use 15-pound dumbbell because I was using a 16-pound med ball at the gym. And basically, you're going to stand with your feet a little wider than shoulder width, toes pointed out. You can hold this like this. Med ball, you'd be holding it this way, so you're just going to go down into a plie squat, bring it up, and jump. Put it down into a plie squat, curl it up, jump. So as you're going faster, it's going to look like this. Okay, so you'll do 10 of those. From there, straight into half burpees and mountain climbers. Half burpees look like this. This is what I was talking about with the plank and bringing the knees in. This is going to be a lot of core work without really even thinking about it because it's not doing crunches or anything. So hold it out in push-up position. And then it's called a half burpee because this is the movement where you're bringing in to go up into normal burpee jump. We're not going to do the jump. We're just going to do the part where we bring our knees in. So it looks like this. Now you can, mix it up, jump your feet out to the side. It all depends on your comfort level. We'll do 10 of those. From that, you're already on your hands. You go straight into 20 mountain climbers. What's important is try to keep your plank as flat as possible and keep your shoulders over your hands. A lot of people get tired and they start to do mountain climbers like this. You want to do your very best to keep it out in plank position. Bring your knees up. If you don't want to do it this fast and continuous, you can do it like ladders where you tap your feet at the top. Or this. So you'll do 20 of those. From that, we'll go into wood chop switches. So I post switches a lot. Switches is just jumping switch lunges. Okay? But now we're going to add a little bit of weight and do wood chop switches. So you'll hold it above your head. Like I said, I was using a med ball at the gym, but I'm going to use the dumbbell here. Hold the weight above your head. Start in your lunge. Whatever knee is forward, that's the knee that you're going to rotate to the outside of. So you'll rotate, bring it up, switch, bring it up, and switch. Rotate, bring it up, switch. Rotate, bring it up, switch. So this is going to work your obliques, your abs, your shoulders. As you twist, it works your pecs, your butt, your quads, everything. So that's a great one. At the very end of the circuit, we're going to go into Mason twist. I'm sure you guys have done this before. Maybe called a Russian twist or something. Hold your weight, your med ball, your dumbbell, whatever you have. If you can, keep your feet up. If you have to keep your feet down, that's fine too. Just twisting it. If you have a med ball or a kettlebell or something that's a little bit easier to touch the ground, because this, you might crack your knuckles on the ground, you want to try to rotate all the way until you're touching the ground. We're going to do 40 of these. Okay? So with your feet up, just try to stabilize as much as you can. And just rotate on that tailbone. And you would do 40. And so we're counting like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So just 40 total. And that is the end of the circuit. That's just one time through. You want to try to do it 3 times, maybe 4 times, depending on if you're doing any weightlifting. If you're doing weightlifting, I would do this before as your cardio. If you're doing cardio with this, you could do that before and or after as a warm-up and cool-down. Whatever you're feeling for the day. I did my interval cardio beforehand, so Teresa and I just ended with this little circuit. So it was a lot of fun. I'm going to post this on my Facebook page. And then if you have any questions, just let me know. I'm happy to help. Thanks, guys. Have a good day. Bye.